Guys, this is Mrs. Sharpley and I'm with Mrs. Gardner, and we are going to teach you how to play the text structure game this week. You will have a game board, and then you also have your question cards. Your question cards need to be in a pile with the question side up, all right? And then you have a dice, and then you have your pieces of however many people you're playing with. So the way it works is that the person who goes first takes the first question card, and they read the passage, and then they answer the question. So Miss Gardner, do you want to read that for us?
Sure. Glaciers and icebergs are enormous masses of snow and ice. Both have built up over years, and both can be found in cold climates. However, glaciers and icebergs form in very different ways. Glaciers form from fallen snow. When snow falls but doesn't melt, the snow compresses and builds up thick layers of ice over time. Icebergs, on the other hand, form from glaciers. The large chunks of ice that break off from glaciers and float on open waters are icebergs. What text structure is mainly being used in the paragraph above?
So what text structure do you think it is, Miss Gardner?
Well, I think because it says, however, and on the other hand, that it is compare and contrast.
And so you flip to the other side, and it is compare and contrast. All those boths told me, too, that that was probably compare and contrast. So good job. So because she got it right, she gets to roll the dice. And then she is red, so she gets to move 3 spaces.
Oh.
All right, and then she actually landed on a move back 2 spaces. So she did a great job, but she had a little bit of unluck. So now if a person gets it wrong, then they do not get to roll the dice. So I'm going to go ahead and go next. It says, Ralph follows the same routine each day when he gets home from school. First, he removes his books and folders from his backpack and sets them on the table for his mother to look at. Then he goes upstairs to change out of his school uniform and to put on his play clothes. Next, he watches a half hour of television while eating a healthy snack. After that, he works on his homework until it is fully completed. If there's still time remaining after dinner, he goes outside to play with his friends. I am going to think that it's possibly description. So I'm going to turn it over, and I was incorrect. It's actually sequence and chronological order. And really, now that I think about it, I probably really should have known that because they used words like first, then, next, and they're telling about his day in order. So shucks, I really should have known that, but because I answered it wrong, I don't get to roll the dice and I do not get to move. And then now it'll be Miss Gardner's turn, and we'll just keep playing and see who our winner is, all right? All right, guys, have fun playing, all right?